through the screen. Major Samo feeling keen. Stay with us, be part of the dream. Streaming fun, let off some steam. Fastest content every day. Major Samo leads the way. Join the fun, come what may. In her world, we will stay. Party here, party there. Major Samo in the air. DKTs everywhere. Major Samo, show you Fastest content every day. Major Samo leads the way. Join the fun, come what may. In her world, we will stay. Party here, party there. Major Samo in the air. DKTs everywhere. Major Samo, show you care. Show you care. Show you care. Show you Major Samo loves pickles, giggity giggle. From Canada, so cool, dances like a jewel. She's got her seminar, stars in her eyes a lot. From the galaxy so high, she touches the sky. Major Samo crazy bright, Star Trek dream out of sight. Pickles by his side, alright, dancing in the neon light. Jetpacks on they fly through cosmic candy sky. Heroes of the night, holding tight to their delight. Samo's laugh echoes clear with every giggle we cheer. In her spaceship she's the queen, Canadian star with the sheen. Major Samo loves pickles, giggity giggle. From Canada, so cool, dances like a jewel. She's got her seminar, stars in her eyes a lot. From the galaxy so high, she touches the sky. Major Samo crazy bright, Star Trek dream out of sight. Pickles by his side, alright, dancing in the neon light. Dancing in the neon light. Major Samo crazy bright, Star Trek dream out of sight. Pickles by his side, alright, dancing in the neon light. Jetpacks on they fly through cosmic candy sky. Heroes of the night, holding tight to their delight. Samo's laugh echoes clear with every giggle we cheer. In her spaceship she's the queen, Canadian star with the sheen. Dancing in the neon light. Major Sam steps through the gate, leads a team, no time to wait. Bold and fearless, ready to fight. Eyes like fire, heart so bright. Veterans follow her command. Through the stars she moves along, mindful heart, warrior true, dim with strength shining through. Major Sam, leading strong. Through the stars she moves along, mindful heart, warrior true, dim with strength shining through. Dim with strength shining through. Universe needs a guiding star. Major Sam shines from afar. Enemies crumble at her will. Silent courage iron still. Every challenge she does meet, with her heart steady beat. Guardians of the unknown, taking journeys far from home. Major Sam leading strong. Through the stars she moves along, mindful heart, warrior true, dim with strength shining through. Major Sam leading strong. Through the stars she moves along, mindful heart, warrior true, dim with strength shining through. Dim with strength shining through. Dim with strength shining through.
Yes, Lord is scaring. One and go.
Basically, he was a geek, sir.
Crystal Rains. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. 12 months. And
Basically, he was a geek.
Scribbler coming in with 12 months. What? For a total of 15 so far? My ladies, my gals coming over. Lord Iscarin, was it Chevron 7 engaged for you? You've been here longer than that. Are you just talking in general? 3, 2, 1, go. Well, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in to Arc Fall night with the Warp Drive 5. We've had some the technical issues during this Arc Fall. The OBS has been going absolutely insane since its last update. So once again, I brought the stream up from the OBS crash during Arc Fall with my Warp Drive 5. Oh, wait, hold on. Is it already Arc launch day? Is it actually the next day? I am so exhausted. I feel like it's still last night. Oh boy, Arcfall, Scribbler, how are you feeling today? How are you feeling, Scribbler? I'm just absolutely whooped. I am just absolutely whooped. Looks like Pretzel is too. I don't know what the heck's going on over here. But wow, did you get any sleep? Did you get any sleep, my dear Scribbler? Are you pretty tired? Did you accomplish anything today? I don't know if, well, I had a very nice day, but zombie, so exhausted. Oh my goodness. The updates did eventually come, Lord Iscarin. Yes, indeed. Time is an illusion. I survived technically, Lord Iscarin, yes. 105 for LOL David. With the face, so cute, thank you. Thank you. You got up, you made it to your 9 a.m. call on time. watched BAFTA Game Awards, and did some work. Scribbler, you're putting me to shame. When did I even get out of bed? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I've mainly been working on my computer today, honestly. Really quick, we're at 62% with 2 minutes to try and get a hype train to kick off the day, kick off the night. As my exhaustion is kicking me off. Oh boy, excuse me. Oh no, what I should have done. Some very exciting new things. Savage, why are you staying up like that? Why? What has forced you to do so? Why are you doing this to yourself? That's not healthy. That's not healthy. How's everybody else who came to the Lord Iscarin? 11 months Chevron engaged. Very important person. The doctor said so. We're now at 93% with 1 minute left. Spectre at least got a good sleep. Moose, what's going on, Moose? Holy moly, how are you feeling? RSD, what is? Y'all gotta take care of yourselves. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh boy. It's funny, people are either saying, oh yeah, it's okay, sleep, or like, nope. Well, who is losing sleep or time because of the game today? Who has been in? Who is doing the new stuff? What's going on? What are everybody's initial thoughts, questions, queries, concerns? What has everybody been up to today? Do you know all the things? Have you been watching all the streamers? Have you won a battle pass? The countdown is on, RSD. You better be prepping, Hector. You better be prepping them. Kerbal Space Program. Silvertap, are you enjoying it? That is fair. That is fair. Did some elites and stuff, dailies, things, logged off. Well, I mean, y'all. A ship is never gonna solve the problems of the game on day one. Nobody can be expecting a ship to solve the problems on day one. Of course it's not gonna be a magical, wizard fairy. Oh gosh. This one's so much bigger. Thank you, Jeff Rock. I haven't actually seen that one before. That was like, whoosh. Oh my goodness. Trying to get back into it. Some complex builds? Cool. I don't know it at all, Silvertab. I don't know it at all. And apparently it has multiple things. Moose, I heard there were some issues with the packs going in. I heard there were some issues. I will be fully honest and open here. I've not been able to be on everybody's streams for the whole shebangs today. So I know stuff has been developing and being found out through the course of the afternoon. So, Moose, tell us, what exactly does Tier 5 actually being only Tier 4.5 mean? Like, where in the math was it messed up? Where in the math was it wrong? What's going on? Too many Federation vessels. Neural chip is too weak to pass through the shields. We could report back to Alok. He might have contacts in Section 31 to try and release the dealer's brother. Do you really think that Section 31 has that much power? Sure they do. Come on, Giorgio. Do you not know that by now? Oh my gosh. Shiny black badges. Woo! I mean, who doesn't want to cause chaos without being chased down by legal zealots? Take advantage. Red alert. Oh my gosh, really? I mean, I always love in missions when it comes to these, like, oh, hey, I could just go do my dailies or whatever and finish all the things at once, but, this is the first one of this new mission chain. Dang. I still have to get my fort done of the day. Okie dokie. I'm gonna recall that. Just not enough parts in the pack. More so, it was them advertising it as one thing, selling the thing, then changing the name of the pack as the solution instead of actually fixing the numbers within to be what it was supposed to be. That's a bit disappointing, isn't it? Oh dear. Is everyone submitting tickets? Because of that? Like, is there uproar? Moose, what are you doing to deal with this? How is the research unattainable, Savage? How do you mean? "25 covert modifications on over to the spreadsheet. Okay, so it's going to take a couple of days. It's going to take a couple of days, and getting a new ship never gets you to multiple tiers on day one. Now, the costs, the goop, the stuff. What am I looking for here? Ooh. Okay, that's a lot of days. That's a lot of days. That's a lot of days. Once again, covert modifications. You go and you look at the things. The recon data. Is there a... Whew. Are you guys still hearing the music right now? Are you guys still hearing the music right now? Hold on. How about now? Now, okay, good. I think my headphone just went funny. Uno momento. Agent FBA. You're not hearing it? How about now? Lord Iscarin has got it. I've got it back. Hey, Red Zyrus, excellent. That was wild. That's something that's never happened in my headphones before. I went bzzz. Fascinating. Fascinating. Well, I'm glad it wasn't Pretzel, because Pretzel goes funny, and OBS, if anybody doesn't know, has had some updates, and sometimes when that happens, stuff goes a bit crazy. And I know a lot of streamers have been having issues and crashes and all sorts of stuff. So I always just like to make sure you guys are all hearing and or seeing the same things that I am. Unfortunately, as of right now, I can't get into the refinery. I am completely at the mercy of my stream, as always, for anything within the game. Obviously, I love to be at the forefront of all possible content and stuff and things and drama and controversy and functions and mechanics. But, of course, I still don't have an NDA or anything like that. I don't get the ship as many of the streamers do. Many of the our wonderful compadres have that wonderful agreement and get that access. Alas, I am not one of them. So as of yet, I don't have the ship. I was hoping to be able to show even some level 50s elites, heck, even some 40s tonight, just to try. But that hasn't happened as of yet. RSD, it's true. I'm hoping still. I'm hoping. I don't know. I keep holding out hope. I've kind of been hoping for like a year and a half. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. You never know. I'm just going to be here plugging away with my own thing. There is still some normal, regular solos to be had. There's still lots of event store to talk about. Lots of calculating to be done about, you know, what's in this track versus that track. How much can you get from these special events? Stuff like choice tokens. First wave, Rev, Lube, DJs, and No One Shall, and Cottontail 86. Excuse me a moment, we got a whole room full of geeks coming on in. Cottontail 86, thank you so much for coming on over. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Major Samo, and this is the Gate Room. Tonight we are playing some Star Trek Fleet Command. It is a very big day in the game. It is the day of the month. At the beginning of every month, all the new stuff is released that we're all going to be mucking about with for the rest of the month. And today is the day, so there's lots to talk about and try to look at and investigate and debate. So I welcome in, and it should be a good time. Spectre, what do you mean? Did you miss the thing? What thing? Cottontail, welcome in. Cottontail, how was your stream? How are you doing? If you need to go grab, food, water, do the real life stuff, let me know. What were you playing? What were you playing? Spectre, it is a tough thing to do. Victor, good evening to you. Oh, you were playing STFC. Aha! So tell me, Cottontail, what you thinking? What ops are you? What ops are you? What server are you on? How was Arcfall Day for you? Spectre, no, you didn't miss it, but I was just thinking about playing it. I'll probably show it more than once tonight, to be honest. Maybe. This is super fun. Oh wow, an Ops 65 on server 34. Nice. Anybody else on server 34 here? Server 34, did you know you had somebody who was streaming your game? Cottontail, very happy to see blueprints for the new ship on day one. Absolutely, day one immediate sourcing is a very cool thing. Chaotic Shocks, good arvo to you. Good arvo to you. You have got the beautiful new lunchbox, the kitchen sink. I'm very jealous. Excellent work. Good evening to Chance. Welcome in. Wow. It's an hour of the day for you. But yeah, I have something very special and very fun to show right off the bat. Even if the drip feed is torturous, it's better than nothing for sure. Red Zyrus. We all know the drips are going to be torturous. We all know it's going to be months and months and months till stuff really gets going. That is the way with any and all ships. It is looking at big pictures and end games and, it's a funny thing with this new ship in that it's actually trying to be a few things. It obviously is supposedly the savior eventually of the new elite solo waves, but half its research, if not more, is about PvP. So they're wanting, I'm looking at things like arenas and territory captures. Are people gonna start being integrating in crazy ways? Because, that's wave defense, but this is PvP, 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 PvP. So it's rather fascinating. And then it also has hazard resistance. So it's like, is this going to be jack of all trades, master of none? It's kind of fascinating. Nobody can debate that an extra 250% materials efficiency is always welcome, and 200% ship parts always welcome. Repair cost efficiency for all ships always welcome. But the Vindicator for arenas? Red Zyrus, I never talked about the Vindicator with arenas. Vindicator is for, that's for solos, yo. That's for armadas. The Vindicator was always about armadas. Its special ability is literally for armadas only. Yeah, I never saw any association with the Vindicator and arenas. But of course, if you heard that, Red Zyrus, tell me what the context is. Are people in your system going for arenas? I never heard in any of the Vindicator stuff about that happening. Thank you, Sea Engineering, for the hydrate. Chills. For me, this new ship was always about ship parts. It was always hyping, could this be the Revenant for ship parts? Because the Revenant has been revolutionary for a lot of people. Absolutely game-changing, in fact, for a lot of people, both in its regular daily income of stuff, but also in, of course, its tokens when you do the evolutions. Those 10 days of bonus tokens are absolutely nuts. And if you're a person who gets to it right at the first chance, like Ops 45, I think it is, and you plan and you really work the ship's evolution alongside your own generational evolution, 40s, 50s, 60s, you could be getting 5-star stuff in 4-star way earlier and in way bigger quantities than before. So you're getting a whole bunch of primes that, generally speaking, people don't have access to yet. You're building up stock for when you do jump in, so it's way less of a shock. The Revenant was huge for a lot of stuff. And for me, the GS31 is supposed to be the same answer for ship parts, the equivalent. The fact that there are all these PvP elements were very unexpected to me. But I also figured that this month it would be a solo wave ship of some sort as well. I mean, there were no surprises really, except all the PvP stuff and how much of the things. 0 G's. Savage, I mean, that's basically exactly it. Yeah. I am up to the will of the universe. I'd love to be doing the guinea pigging, seeing some people are saying they're doing better with their 3 FKR ships. Some people are saying, hey, I do get through, at least wave 3 or something with it. I love to be experimenting how my account would do with it, but I'm at your mercy. So we'll see how the night goes. We'll see how the week goes. We'll see how the arc goes if we're able to make that happen. First wave in arena matches, there are technically armadas. There's the individual ones, and then you gain points from those to do, there's 2 group ones that get you even more points. But they're the easiest things in the entire planet, first wave. You don't bring armada ships, you don't bring armada crews. They're incredibly easy. Basically, any ship should be able to just solo it, no worries. Like, little ships with speed crews and stuff. They're technically armadas, but it's much more about being able to keep the armada and have it go off without being killed by your opponents, rather than I'm showing I am powerful and I'm able to beat this armada. It's more about the timing of it than the armadas themselves. But perhaps that's where it came from. Marketed with lots of solo armadas in the arenas from your interpretation. Fascinating, Red Cyrus. You're the first person I've heard say that. So I'm very happy to hear about where the heck that came from. Look at that! Ramen noodles! No, medical bills, 0 G's, and life bills, and having a computer to be able to stream in the first place. Alas. Chaotic Shocks has it at tier 4. So far, it dies on the final wave of the solo elite 50s, but mind you, they've had bad crewing. So Chaotic Shocks, you're actually having pretty good luck with it, it sounds like. You're actually doing pretty good. You tried a level 45 Elite Mad Hatter and it bugged out on the second wave. Oh dear. Oh gosh. Well, we're gonna look at here. And I think it's all completely out of order, but I believe it's the first three are the solo clear the wave. Yeah. Clear the waves. 60s elite, but then here is the classic just complete your waves.
We're on a mission, you nit.
Sea engineering, let's go! The refinery is anemic compared to the investment required to get it to where it starts to become semi-useful for G6 players. They need to adjust the refinery output, thinks Spectre. In what way, Spectre? In what way? Like 5 times as much, 10 times as much? Chaotic Shocks agrees. So is it better though still? I mean, it's more than, this is all debate. This is all just discussion. Is it better still though to get something right off the bat and at least be starting that whole process? Starting that whole process? Starting to rack up what you can, get it going towards that usefulness? Because waiting on it just further and further and further extends its potential for useful. And you think it's only marginally better than a tier 13 eviscerator refinery. I always forget what the eviscerator spreadsheet, what's it under the blanket of? I know I always search Gorn and I always search eviscerator, and I know the spreadsheet's not actually called either of those things. Is it the ISO matter overall? I just did ISO and that's not showing up. Where is my... Open that, open that. Officer tool. There we go. Charts. The spreadsheets are all brilliant. The spreadsheets are all brilliant, but sometimes things aren't labeled in the like general overall that I don't know, maybe it's just my brain. Maybe it's just my brain. So here we go. And we do in fact have right here, this is the eviscerator, whoop. The eviscerator right here. So you don't even get G6 uncommon until tier 14. And the only difference between 14 and 15 is common ship parts. Side by side, you start getting uncommon right off the bat with the new ship. And you start getting rares at tier 6. It's only 25, But you do start at tier 6, not 14. The numbers, though, you surpass the uncommon of a maxed Eviscerator. You surpass that by tier 6. You get almost 3 times the rare by the end of this. And, well, way more uncommon. Well, almost 3 times the uncommon. And then common 1,500 versus, so almost 4 times the common. In the end. It is not the absolutely magical, life-changing numbers that I was hoping for. But then again, I'm not quite into the deep, gritty G6 ships. I have no G6 ships yet. I am but a baby. So I'm not quite sure what all the costs are eventually going to amount up to. Of course, if we come over here. And Spectre, of course, if you're talking about things...
We're on a mission, you nit.
Hey, Dr. Woodsy, what's going on? What's going on? Good evening, Don Zeno. First Wave, I'm so sorry if you're already gone, but enjoy that very special time. Sounds lovely. Have a wonderful evening together. Double chest pulls. Okay, yeah. Double chest pulls, obviously. Mo better. Is it worth the investment compared to standard refinery? Return on investment of a tier 6 refinery over 30 days. Less than what 3 specialty packs are for the same price. Spectre, I love the math. Obviously, I do not think in those terms at all. My brain just does not go, well, this many packs versus that many packs. It's absolutely not even a discussion in my head. Oh, do I buy these packs or those packs? So if you're talking about what is available and worth money investment right now, I guess that is up to the individual player. Some people might find more value because they get the more immediate returns of a specialty ship pack. The theory of any new ship like this that claims to be the best source of parts in the game is that in the end, it is the more steady, mo better, overall much better gain than 3 one-off packs. You said 3. To just give you an immediate boost right now. Everything is always long-term. You know, when people come in to stream saying, oh, if I were to buy 1 Prime, what should it be? Or like, if I were to buy 1 pack, what should it be? It's always something that's going to keep giving for the rest of time. What is the least power creepable, you know, and one-off packs, specialty packs, whatever. It's never worth the same as certain primes, certain tech now these days, you know. So it all depends, spending and money wise, you know. All up to the individual. Where do you see in the very long term situations. Good stuff going. Cottontail says syndicate. Well, one of the things I wanted to look at today, well, first of all, we've had this screen up for ages. I am going to do this at the very least tonight. We'll see. Lots of people have been saying there's the lag. I'm not sure if that's just been in the new Elite guys or if they've been having trouble with the classics as well. I'm very interested. Oh, well, I guess this answers my question. Maybe it's not even just this wave or that wave. Launch day always can be a bit tough. Yep. So we'll do this very shortly. But somebody did bring up Syndicate. Thank you, Cotton. Oh, for you it was pretty decent in the system, but event catalogs were rougher. Crushin', how's it going? What's going on? One thing I wanted to note about the Syndicate, first of all, there's only one event listed for this month. One event listed for the month only, which is funny because last month there's basically one every single week. I think it's gonna be a long time till I trust any Syndicate and event store kind of talk. But holy moly, when I first took a look at the battle pass, I don't know if this is because I just jumped up to 64. So this is my first battle pass. This is my first month with events and things as baby full but baby G6. But wowie zowie, 80,000 right off the bat here. 40 here, so that's already 120, 180, 210, 240. There's some in here, 260. It's crazy this month. It's absolutely nuts. As always, the choice tokens are starting off very low. But I kind of felt like that last time as well. Obviously, much more significant on the bottom track. And the big thing with the bottom track this time is the Tothian Mines, which is kind of funny. We said last night in Arcval, Warp Drive 5, that this was perhaps our least favorite of the new Chaos tech coming in. Nobody should be fighting Mirror Universe hostiles to get their Trellium A and D. In my experience and opinion. Let me know if you'd fight bad guys for your Trellium. Omega Trellium, certainly this could help with that whenever you need to be going out for it. Isolytic defense is always great. Critical damage is always great, but yeah, it and it is not protector specific. So if people don't have their protector yet, or if it's not big enough yet, and you're using your faction ship for certain things, if you have that extra Chaos Tech slot available, it certainly can't hurt. Maybe it could be the thing that puts, you over the edge to go up the next level in your grinding for the rep systems with the, all the surveys, which I certainly always use my faction ship for. My faction ship can still punch up and last longer than my protector. So if I were to get this, I would throw it on my D and see if it can make me finally get through the 70s or not. Maybe. I don't know. I need to reassess what Chaos Tech I have. I don't have much because not a lot of it is available free to play. And if it is, it's not very swift. Like there's the little drips in the refinery for the Continuum if you have the Revenant. But even so, it's, you know, the temporal conduit is a slow slog. Cottontail thinks, yeah, it's been trending that way the last few months. Cottontail, I think you were commenting on the choice tokens. I remember last month going kind of like, oh, I feel like this is way less choice tokens than we had before. And then this looks kind of the same on track as last time. I'm sure somebody has the full numbers somewhere, and that those comparisons will be coming out pretty soon. One interesting thing, though, is if you look at the officer shards, there's 2 here, 2, 4, 7 of Alok. There's 7 of the blue dude. 7. You look into gathering intel. There's 5, 5, and 10. That's another 20. So we're up to 27. 27 free to play there. I already have 7 from a mission, and I'm not done all the missions. But also the free gift, which I hope you've all claimed. I'm sure you've all claimed it, but just in case, it's I'm just writing the code in the chat. It is S31 Part 2. S31PT2. Section 31 Part 2 is the code for the official website, StarTrekFleetCommand.com, to get a couple of shards of the new officers. So there's all of this. 27 and 7 puts you at 34. So if you get a battle pass this month, you will, because look here, there's 4, 4, 6. You will get the rare officer if you get the battle pass. Which, obviously, you know, remember the days where you would generally just always get the low officer of the month, and then it became battle pass only, and then it became, even if you bought a battle pass, you would not get an officer. You would not even get the rare officer. So, to me, as a slight improvement, I still absolutely, fully, 100% believe you should be able to acquire at least one officer free to play through full engagement in events. I have always and will always feel you should be able to get at least one officer always through full and dedicated engagement and time in the game. But there you go. There you go. You do. Many times you've not been able to even get the rare, but it is there. And of course, it is an event store. It is an event store. And yes, there is extra goo, extra jus. You've got that intelligence. It kind of looks just like a red flashlight to me, or a little baby rocket. But, hey. And unfortunately, a lot of that will be tied up with the ship itself. Yes, Ryan, let us grind for rares. I understand they gotta make money off of, you know, the elites and stuff, but just one officer. It looks like Hector's laser pointer toy. There you go. Absolutely. Yep. That's too funny. So, unfortunately, though, a lot of loot, event store-wise, will be tied up behind the ship-specific. You can see you have to clear waves with the new ship, whereas the classic solo stuff is the this original solo currency plus the bits of premium dust, just like it has been through the last month. Yes, Ryan, exactly. It's totally. When I was a small child, I would ask my teachers, what is intelligence? And they always told me the same thing. It looks like a small red flashlight. Yeah. Exactly. It's what I always envisioned. Now, of course, if you can keep up with this event, which you'll see, you've got 100 per, and there's 2,800, so you need full engagement. Look at all the metas that are going to be coming up. Check every day, because there's a huge chunk at the end there, and the officer shards you don't want to miss out on. There's a good deal there that you could be getting. But then, of course, yes, indeed. Is this a bonus loot or part of the base loot? Over here, once again, lots of the event store loot completely based around premium dust in more places, but very much premium, as that is paid SLB. So we'll see if they gave better event loot, etc. You might not have to press people to go G5. Funny how that happens, eh? Danny, funny how that happens. Thank you so much, Candy White, for a hydrate. Cheers, cheers, cheers. In fact, it's Arcfall. Everybody's working so hard. It's been absolutely mad. Last night, Arcfall, today, Arc launch stuff. Again, I wasn't even able to keep up with all the streams as I usually do. Other more in stuff was going on. Good evening, Candy. But I did kind of get the vibe that there is lots of controversy and some possible, pitchforks and torches and stuff. And as always, I want my channel to be, while we can talk about facts and numbers, I don't want it to be a place of pure negativity or criticism or ranting, raving, rambling, true upsetness about these pixels. Certainly lots to be discussed and acknowledged. We can acknowledge, packs that are promising to get you to tier 5 that don't. These are problems that need to be addressed. But we all must still keep our calm and our goodness to each other. And so I do have a little Arc launch day bevy. So cheers, everybody. I will take this as my hydrate. A little reminder that there's still beautiful and wonderful things in the world. And even if the game seems on fire, it is day one, it is week one, everything's always on fire. Let's just stay chill. Let's just stay chill and talk about the overall big pictures. And I'm going to bring up a couple of screenshots of somebody and their experience so far with the new ship, some of what their refineries specifically are at. But I do want to talk about one thing that I'm really stoked about, which is the event store items, Ryan. Adva, what's going on? Your hovercraft is always full of eels? Goodness me. Candy was dead at work for about the first hour after getting to bed at almost 1 a.m. Oh, Candy, my lights out was not till after 3:30 in the morning. It was after 3:30 in the morning. Yeah. It was, yeah. I don't know. I always call myself full zombie mode day after Arcfall, especially when you host it. I mean, I love Arcfall. I just love being with my people. It's so much fun. Sometimes it's the only chance of the month we actually get to all hang out and chat in voice all together. And for anybody who didn't know, we had the full Warp Drive 5. We had even Cap Jesse. We had the whole Warp Drive 5 on together last night on Arcfall. It was absolutely amazing. If you haven't watched the VOD, go watch at least the first, hour or two when we're all there together. It was very exciting. Lights go out when the sun comes up. Oh my gosh. Moopsy went to bed at 10 and they're still beat. Oh my gosh. What is it about this week, Oh man. Well, I hope everybody can recover. I hope nobody will be so beat tomorrow. I don't know. I call it being strum over. Being strum over. And it's not because of imbibing liberally as Victor wants me to be. It's just the concentration of the lights and being here for like 8 hours and then you're up so late. But then you got to get up and, see the new things and start getting in there. And there's Battle Pass giveaways all over. And so many streamers on and so much math to figure out and testing to be done. So I always call it being strum over after Arcfall. Because you get a headache and you feel drained and it's almost like a terrible hangover. Not that I would know about such things, of course. As wild. How the toll physically and mentally. But we're all in it together. We're all in it together, along with this event store. You got to bed at 8 a.m., but didn't wake up until 5 p.m. Well, RSD? I mean, if you're completely switched over to a night shift person, that could be a great schedule. Yar, it's okay. It's okay. It's all good. But Yar, while you're here, this is very exciting. While you're here for now, you this morning, Candy. Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought you were talking about every day. Nab. Indeed, RSD. Before we get into the full lowdown of the event store and the screenshots and stuff, I want to show something really exciting. I see Yar is here, and some other folks who happen to be at the Miami meetup. Some folks who were at that Miami meetup with me. Maybe we even have some lurking in the background. But something very exciting came out today, and I don't know if y'all have seen it, but it's something I must share here on the stream. I hope I'm allowed. I hope it'll be okay. The VOD might mute it out. I'm not sure. But I want to show you guys all something very, very exciting. I might even show it again at the end of stream if we have some more people come in by then. But I wanted to show some goodness and love and positivity within the community today, while we're all up in a fuss about the new things. I hope you guys have not seen it or found it or heard of this yet, but you may see some cameos by some people you know and hopefully love. So here we go.
Hey, it's Rebecca from the Star Trek Fleet Command team. Today we are having an exciting time doing our first official player meetup in Miami.
Good afternoon. Welcome in, everybody. Lots happening here in Miami. We've got the audience here to talk to us a little bit about their experiences.
And hear from our players about what does Star Trek Fleet Command mean to them.
The Star Trek Fleet Command community is unlike any other community in gaming, and I've been gaming for over 20 years. And I don't think I will ever experience any community that is ever like this ever again.
It's friends, just makes it family without ever meeting them.
Why I like the Star Trek Fleet Command is because we have two things in common. We play video games and we love Star Trek.
Talking Trek is here, the official podcast of Star Trek Fleet Command, and we are looking forward to seeing you here on Star Trek The Cruise 9.
Something like Star Trek Fleet Command can really help us find our commonalities because those of us who enjoy the game love that property.
I kind of use Star Trek Fleet Command to, I guess, connect with the people.
What's different about the Star Trek community from other places is they're more real. They see the world as a one big place, as a Star Trek universe. It's all still all for one and one for all.
There you go, everybody.
With us, the game is something that we do together as a family. Because sometimes you need to battle against each other. So
And it's
are
less
able to.
pressure when you're in the same alliance.
Community is a virtual environment of people that are like-minded, care about each other regardless of where they are in the world, and are willing to go the extra mile to help somebody or to just be a supportive voice for somebody else.
We're both on server 24, but in different alliances.
Hey, Server 86 and Pirate Life, here we are.
Server 15, Alliance Peel.
I'm from Server 32, Paynar, the Wolfpack Nation.
Server 11, as well as my alliance, which is Nexus.
Special shout out to my fellow alliance mates on Server 10, VCF.
Shout out to Server 41. It's always a pleasure to kill your miner, raid your base, steal your ship, and to those of you who watch Talking Trek, the official podcast of Star Trek Fleet Command, a special Live Long and Prosper coming from the back.
Live long and prosper
Live
from
long
the
and
entire
prosper to all
audience.
of you
Thank
out
you
there
guys
as
all
well.
very much out there.
Yay! Yeah, I found that today, and I thought it was just a lovely. First of all, it gets to show you, guys, a little kind of sneak peek into what one of the community meetups was like. You got to see a ton of my dear friends. That was, Thumbelina and Barebutt AI and Trek Diva and Destros and obviously Beck, Logan, myself, Moopsy, Mama and Papa Samo were in there. Bobo! Mighty Bobo! What coinky-dink timing! I mean, just so many more people than I could even name. Obviously, Spectre got a fab little interview there. So many of our friends. You do that sometimes, Bobo. Mighty Bobo was there in that video, who
I could really go for a pickle right now.
Fisty. It's funny, Yar, that one shot of Moopsy where he was like, in the night. The funny thing is, it looks like he's taking a selfie. It looks like he's taking a selfie like, oh, hey. But in fact, anybody who was there knows he was actually holding up a phone to try and help with the reception for DJ and Griffin's stream. It was actually trying to help them with their technology and their signals and stuff. So that was a really funny kind of, if you were there, We got to see so many of our friends. As I said, Mama and Papa Samo were even in there, and just so many people. And didn't he fall out of that tree? No, Danny. Nobody fell out of any trees. Although I think by the end, maybe some people were close to doing so. It was a fabulous night. Many of those people continued on to the cruise itself as well. Obviously, Yar and her other half were there, and you saw some of the merch. And in fact, you saw some of the people with our pins. And I wanted to show you guys. One sec. You were in there way too much, because you're adorable and beautiful and amazing, Yar. I got a box. So it was really cool to see a bunch of people with our Aloha Diz and Warp Drive 5 pins. I'll have to play the video again so you can take note. That shows who was all at the first community meetup, because there was an afternoon one and that officially sponsored evening one. What's in the box? And how about that chest in? Bobo, we actually, we even have a GIF for it, which is very amusingly and kindly made by one of my people. One of my loving, wonderful people. But here's a fun one that I've never actually shown. One of the things that I was gifted while there is the articulated pickle tickles. I'm going to say that again. The articulated pickle tickles. And guess what? Have you still got your pickle, Bobo? Yes. Ha! No, RSD, this is people who made, like, basically merch for me. Look at this incredible... And they're just like pickles giving love. And it's got this little thing in the back. And you can make them sing. You can make them sing or dance. But also, is it a 4-pack? Is it a 4-pack? What else is there? What else is there? Oh my gosh. It moves. Ah! There is a 4th. And what does the 4th look like? May the 4th be with you. I kid you not. Look at these. There's 3 different colors. There's different types. So I'm just saying, if you give some, if you do some, if anybody wins giveaways on my channel for the next, like, forever, it does have different eyes. But look at the hearts. Ah. The articulated pickle tickles. But yeah, if anybody's wins giveaways basically through the rest of the year, I have so much fun, amazing things now. I even have, I kid you not, look at this. It's a pickle, but like, but it's a skateboard, like, play thingy, but it's also like fidget spinner style. If you have the 2, it's like, oh, pickle. And then, you know, you can try to, I mean, it's wild. It's wild. Speaking of merch, yes, RSD? Yes, yes. But anyways, that's a nice little... I still have so much to show about the cruise and all the crazy stuff from there. And I figured people might even be a little bit of Arkfalled out, like Arkfalled out. So I wanted that little brief escapade into the lands of the cruise. Wait, what was I saying? Oh my gosh. It was a great year this year. Yeah, you've been riding post-cruise high for weeks. Bobo, I forget. Did you get sick? I got horribly, horribly ill, and that's what I rode for weeks and weeks and weeks. I'm finally now able to really be looking through pictures and videos and stuff and be like, oh my god, that was amazing! A lot of people did get it, Bobo. I tested and it claimed it wasn't, but maybe I had old tests for old versions. I don't know. It was really terrible, though. It was really terrible. A lot of people did test, though, and they did have it. But oh, I got way outies. But anyways, cruise was amazing. During Arkfall, I wanted the brief interjection into love and goodness and community still. And now we can talk about the event store, which I am absolutely flippin' thrilled about. Not thrilled that so much of it is tied behind having the ship and supposedly being able to do things that are impossible. Like, it was bad enough with the solo waves, the people new to a generation having to do the solo waves. But now to still have to do the full G6 level of the elite? I mean, and it's a 2-3 day event. And as said, to be able to start actually building up is going to take longer than that. It is more of a money grab, seemingly, than ever in that regard. But there's lots more events that hopefully will be coming out if you're keeping up with whatever you can do, ignoring your FOMOs, and just doing what you can do. Every event bit of loot is better than zero. It's better than nothing, right? So, some of the new things are just absolutely outstanding. Bobo saying they've only gotten sick maybe twice out of all their sailings, and that includes the infamous COVID cruise, where they got off mere 2 weeks before the full lockdown. Yeah, well, Bobo, I am 1 for 1. I am 1 for 1 for mega cruise crud. Like, so sick for so many weeks. I'm 1 for 1, but hopefully, I don't know, maybe next year can be better. I am willing to. That's a crazy thing. Just like this game tries to program us in certain ways. The cruise, it's just so good. It's so fun. It was so amazing. The people were so awesome. It's just worth it, you know? And down the end of the line, we're gonna remember the awesomeness, not like, oh yeah, and then I got sick for a bit. Okay. I always get sick after travel. This is not a new thing. I always get sick. Even if somebody just comes over here for a visit for a night or two, I will usually get sick. It is a fact of my insides being wrong. I am a sickly person, though it may not seem like it. I got a lot going on, so I get sick, and you know what? You can't let that stop living your life in certain cases. I'm very lucky to be able to go on that cruise. Yeah, you don't want to get sick on the boat. Oh yeah. It'd be okay if it was a 102-day event, says Ryan. Yeah, not a tree day. But if you manage to get your event store loot, they got the Revenant in there, y'all. They've got the Revenant in here. They have the Vindicator in here. 2 of the most recent specialty ships. And not only that, they have all the Revenant upgrade materials. All 3 levels. A bit more meh on the interphasic mirror and the subnucleonic beam. But you know what? If you're a collector, if it's just that little edge that could help you, I wish they had the Vindicator parts like they have the Revenant parts. I very, very much wish so. But they also have Sloane and Lorca. If you've not been able to get the Vindicator yet, and you're still just trying to get that acquisition of those 2, it has their skill points. And I tell you, anytime Lorca's skill points show up, obviously, as always, I'm gonna wait and see how much stuff I actually get. As you can see, I only have 6,000 day 1. That is nothing. Not even 190 skill points worth. But we'll see how the month goes. We'll see how the month goes. The fact that they are here is an acknowledgement, at least, of, you know, people want. Prime Cosmic Particles. Those are in the Alliance tournament. But to me, them being here shows me they want to get done with those ones. I guess they're not selling anymore, and they're like, okay, whatever. Let's make people, distract people, and they can spend their loot on this. And then go buy the new ones. Ha 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 ha. Prime Orbit Medallions. It's not Prime Dolomite, But there are a lot of things that still go by the orbit medallions, and the orbit medallions, though we have free inflow of it, it's very, very low. It's very, very slow and not guaranteed. So maybe for some people this is good. For a 15K for 100, to me, is not worth it. Is definitely not worth it. I'd take Lorca skill points for half the price every single flippin' day, because you need Prime Orbit medallions. What? You need 10. It's 150K to get one Prime Orbit medallion. 150K to get one Prime Orbit medallion. Oh, sorry. I need to turn the music down after I played the video. I turned the volume up for the video, but sorry, you can tell me. Music too loud. Yeah, 150K for one Prime Orbit medallion Prime Research, or hundreds and hundreds to thousands of Lorca skill points? Lorca, good gracious me. RSD, there is no question whatsoever. You gotta get Lorca. If you get another FC slot, you get Lorca. Lorca over everything. If you have one Fleet Commander slot, get Lorca and put him on there. It is kind of ridiculous how he is still so far and above the May. So yeah, super incredibly stoked they have the Vindicator, and you know, 750. Sure, it's only 150K. It's only 150K. That's insane. That's cheap. Insane, I mean. I've spent 150K event store loot on dinky, stupid projectiles that give me like 5% bonus to some kind of damage or other, because, I don't know, I like projectiles, I like the beams, I like the permanent for everything kind of thing, even if it's mostly useless, I don't know. It's a thing sometimes. So the fact that you can get those two absolutely unbelievable ships. Okay, the Vindicator, again, for me, I never use except Vindicator Thursday to get its juice for the week. But that drip of Lorca and Sloan skill points and all the other Fleet Commander stuff. RSD, I would not. From day one, well, from the days of its development as we've gone along, I've always had Kirk and Spock. I've never taken them away. I've just added. But that's me, and it depends on what stuff you're focusing on and what your priorities are. Janeway is amazing for Q trials, but that doesn't mean she has to be on 100% of the time. But these are the new additions. If we look in other places, remember that this all is around, including the Prime Dolomide, which is 240. Which is very funny to me, 240. Of course, most primes will take the average of most primes is 1,000. So it's like, ooh, we'll almost give you the stuff. And it is 22.5, so it's super expensive. And there is a limit. You're on a limit of 10 for that. So, you know, 10, you're gonna get 2,400. That's, depending on where your various primes are at, that is 2, and then you have 400 left over, or maybe if you're up, sub cost 1,200. The main ship parts and ship materials ones do get up to 1,200, so maybe they're saying this is 2, but it is pretty expensive. 22,500. You know, that's 225K. It all depends on how much we end up getting, which if you don't have the ship, may not be that much. RSD's focus is the not blowing up and serving every whim of his overlord. Very fair, very fair. Orin Dre, what are you looking forward to with the event store? Is there anything that caught your eye at all, Orin Dre? I mean, they have all the new Chaos stuff. They have all the classic Forbidden Tech stuff, all the usuals. I can't even tell you how tempted I would be almost for the Titanite. Oh my gosh. Just on like a day-to-day basis. Ugh. Cloaking I never even look at, but you know, it's there. It's there up to a point that technically the D cloaking is there. It's crazily expensive, almost 10K. Things like cloaking, I never really look at in an event store. Anything with sourcing elsewhere or easy, meh. Any kind of FKR ship, But if you look, once again, we have the Protector, we have the Eviscerator. Hopefully, if you've been around for any amount of time, you have the Eviscerator by now. But just in case, who knows, maybe you missed a month or two there. Catching up, but FKR, as always, I think every content creator's always said, don't get FKR ships from event stores. Oh my goodness. No. Not worth the credits. You need to go for things that are not sourced or very scarcely. Now, officers is an interesting thing. Some people swear by New Giorgio and or Anorax for things like the waves. Orin Dre might be snagging Rachel Garrett, who is I am looking at. It has the silly specific Apex barrier stuff that I don't usually go for. We all know my thoughts and opinions on officers whose abilities only work depending on ship type of your enemy. Now for hostiles, it's a bit different. Like, okay, versus battleships. So you're gonna put her below deck on your interceptor, right? For hostiles, it's better than for PvP. PvP is the thing that absolutely makes me insane. I will never use an officer that's, oh, if you're on this ship type, fighting that ship type only, with this state only, bleh. No, it's not for me. But the loot, of course, for Rachel Garrett, if you go look in her full officer, if you actually look at her, and here she is. Sorry, there we go. 200% loot gain from hostiles, 200% loot at rank 5. And she is a rare officer. 200% loot. Bridgeability. Who's the closest we've ever had? 100% for 5 of 11. Double 5 of 11. If we're talking general, loot, the Doctor. His below deck. Stops at 50%. Disco 90? Disco, my darling. Oh my gosh. Forgot to come. You're busy trying to figure out all this new content and almost forgot to come find out about the new content. Well, Disco, it's okay. It's Arcfall Day. We all have lost our minds. Or at least I have certainly lost my mind through the course of the last 36 hours. We're here. Zero G's loves Rachel Garrett and Zeph for an Apex barrier heavy ship. Yeah, Rachel Garrett doubles loot as a bridge person. Doubles what 5 gives you. And 5 has always been the, to max 5 of 11. Oh my gosh. Although, of course, it is specifically non-Armada hostiles, whereas 5 works on Armadas. So there is still use, but as far as, for example, mirror universe grinding, and all sorts of, well, basically every grind. Silent hostiles, Gorn stuff. I mean, you can go on. For Mr. Belair, they're they're not their 2 cents, they're 4 cents. The officers in the event store are awesome. Love the choice resources. Unlocked a free treasury today. Arc to you is a home run. Thank you, Belair, for offering these points of views. It's always going to be different for every individual player. I want to hear the good, the bad, and the ugly. But I do love hearing that good on an Arc Fall day when usually people are going, this is not what I thought, this is not what I expected, this is not what it should be. Of course, everybody going off, hopefully, maybe can make change. Ooh, hooray. Thank you, Alliance. Claim your mission keys, everybody. Claim your mission keys. Some people forget to look into all the boxes. Oh, I'm kind of crashing right now, but we are 21 minutes and counting from Daily's reset. 21 minutes and counting. I'll just wait a second. Hey, look, we'll have a book. I rhymed. We are back. That's good, but let's have a Uncle John's fully loaded bathroom reader in the meantime. Did you know? Early Birds is the title there. Waterfowl chicks can communicate with their mothers before they hatch. That is an early bird indeed. While they're still in it, before they hatch, they can already start communicating with their mothers. I didn't know. RSD, you're always welcome. The book always summons his lordship indeed. Lol, David, who knew? Waterfowl and stuff. Why was that tab up? Anyways, what was I going to go do? Disco, by the way. Oh, wait, Crystal, wait. Did you know that one of the new missions, Crystal Reigns, please, stay. One of the new missions actually takes you, I don't know if anybody noticed, one of the new missions takes you to Kree. One of the new missions in the new mission chains today. Kree, did you know you had a system? Okay, that makes me feel like you did know the system. You did know the system. Everybody, excuse me, everybody, audience. If you did not know, Crystal Reigns here in chat, oh, it's Kree, is kind of a big deal.
And his name is John C.
I'm pretty sure Moopsy just did that John Cena to be like, and his name is John Cena, but her name is Kree. I'm pretty sure he was celebrating you, Crystal Reigns. I'm pretty sure. That's how I'm interpreting it. You have it as a background on your stream? Oh, that's way too funny. Way too funny. Oh, look at that. I knew it. Moopsy loves Crystal Reigns. I mean, who couldn't? She's the sweetest thing in the world. Right, Falcon? You know. I know. Some people are lucky enough to know. Gonna petition to name a system Hector? Too funny. Thank you, RBV, for the Hydrate. Zero G's, it's true. It's true. All right, I'm gonna look up, is there a Hector already, though? I didn't say Vector, I said Hector. Yes, no Hector. I don't think there's a Samo either, though, so. I mean, there's probably a major. There's not even a major. The heck kind of game is this? Oh my gosh. Remember when I went through the other day and how I can reach up to the level 70 systems and claim all missions? My bookmarks are nothing but mission bosses. Look at this. It's mission bosses. Ship type and general power in the millions. I would really, really love to clean this up, but I need to go try these 9 million things. That shouldn't be too bad. Or 9 billion. Billion? Whatever. Big numbers. Is there a heck? Okay. Oh, Spectre, you're tripping me out, you silly goose. Yeah, there should be. That totally sounds like a Klingon system. Hector. Oh, snap, Davrik is getting a little bit upset. I thought Moopsy loved Mama Samo. Moopsy. Are you spreading your love a little bit thin right here? People are noticing. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. What would Mama Samo think? Yes, okay, Crystal. Love you, darling. Have a good one. Thank you for the lurk. Partial to Ryland? Ryland for Ryan. That is very amusing. Where's Rylan? Ooh, also Federation. So Crystal Reigns and Ryan are officially Federation. Oh, Moopsy, what does that mean? Goodness me. Channeling Dr. Evil asking for 1 million starship strength. Indeed, RBV. Well, I have no starship strength right now. With the new guy, if anybody's feeling so generous, I will throw myself into those elite waves right now. But otherwise, we are 16 minutes from Daily's reset. And we also on stream last night, I was losing my mind because it was Arcfall, and I accidentally did my Q's trials. I did accidentally do my Q's trials, which usually on this kind of day I save for Tech Tuesday. So I'm actually super behind. I'm just waiting for event reset so I can go do those and then see how many bad guys I have to kill to finish it off. Oh gosh. Or I might just have to. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to do my 5 and 5. Let me just knock out 2 of those really quick. Oh, it's funny. I'm actually on my my let's just do old trials crew. I'll do 2 more. I'll complete that 5 out of 5. Because at this point, I'm not actually sure I'll be able to finish it. I often just do the 3 for Monday, the 3 for Tuesday, trial-wise, and then I usually always finish the rest of the event just from killing bad guys. But it's been Arc launch day. I've been super busy trying to recover my brain from Arc Fall stream last night. And as I said in some of my announcements today, lifing. You know, you gotta pay attention to real life, even if it's Arc launch day. Real life always more important. Shocking, I know! Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Moopsy is just being fat and lazy now? What? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Back to work for Lurk for Falcon. Thanks for popping in. E-Double says Ryland was a planet on the last Starfighter. We were just talking about that last night. I asked last night, everybody, one of the wonderful discussions of Arcfall was, what is your favorite spaceship? Like your actual favorite single spaceship from any TV show, any movie, any franchise. If you were not here last night, please put in the chat right now What is the ship and what movie and or show and or franchise is it from? I would love to know. I would love to know. I would also love, I'm sorry, Moopsy, I know that you got hit, like we were talking about with Bobo earlier. I know you got super hit by the cruise madness. Like, you got smoked. Gosh, I hope that clears up still if it hasn't already. I mean, I kind of still get some phlegm or whatever, but I know you really had that. Ugh. Doctor's orders sound sus. The TARDIS from Doctor Who, E-double. RSD, the hammerhead fighter from Space Above and Beyond. I love that. Bobo, I'm so curious. Bobo, I'm very curious to see what you come up with. How can anyone choose anything other than the Enterprise D, asks Ryan. E-double. I'm gonna say that's very sweet and loving because you have so much love and goodness inside. It is bigger than any physical being could contain. Aww. Yeah, continue everybody. What ship and what's it from? The Moya from Farscape. TARDIS 2nd for Yar. D-Sonic, the Eagle 5. Zero G's Enterprise A, hands down. Candy White, the Tiger Claw from Wing Commander. It's so funny because I've not heard of a lot of these. Yesterday, tonight even, there's a couple of ships that I've never even heard of. And it's so fun going and looking them up and seeing similarities, seeing differences, seeing evolutions through the years of like old franchises versus now, and new ones being inspired by old ones, or TV shows and movies stealing from video games. Or people from video games who are being hired to work on shows and movies, and you can see the show or movie and you're like, isn't that from the game I loved back in the day? And, you know, you look up, oh, look, all these people worked on both. It's just awesome. Bears Beats and Battlestar Galactica. Swami Guna says the GS-31. Eagle 5 Spaceballs. Serenity from Firefly. Bobo finally declares the Gunstar 1 from Last Starfighter. You are not alone, Bobo. That was definitely mentioned last night. You never got the Kelvin Enterprise A, but you like the look of the one in this game. Nice, Zero Cheese. 11 days, 10 hours until Bel Air's Enterprise A is scrapped and their D is maxed. I know the feeling. I'm so excited for you, Bel Air. Red Dwarf, RSD. Wing Commander is Candy White's favorite movie of all time. Kellamvor says the Yamato from Star Blazers. I'm totally over here like Googling all of those. It's so fun. It's all of these, all of those. You owned it on Betamax. Ow, my back hurts. Oh, Bobo, that is hilarious. Fwiffos Spathy Eluder. I have no idea what you just said, RBV. I have no idea what you just said. Apparently, but all the ships you loved from the movie are reimagined in the game, says Moopsy. There's a Bengal carrier in Star Citizen. If we went with video games, the Normandy SR-1, says Bobo. And what's that from? Normandy SR-1. Oh, Mass Effect? Is that Mass Effect? Cool. I have not ever played. However, I do need to play a play. I actually have to go do, shoot. I actually ran out of charged Krenim stuff today. I ran out of charged Krenim stuff. One sec. Aha! Doopy 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 doo. Where are my crews? Oh, wait a second. Oh, I'm so silly. I am so exhausted. You could tell it's ARC launch day. I redid all of my presets the other day, and look at this. Krenim Solo 1. Wham Bam Shabooby. Oh, I've got to do an away team really quick. And Krenim Solo number 2. I've got to do another. They're probably on the same away team, actually. You loved the SG-1 episode where Colonel O'Neill complains he can't name the first Earth space fighter, the Enterprise. It had you in stitches. 100% RSD. Myself as well. He's like, well, I came up with a great name for the ship. And Sam Carter, Major Samo herself, goes, sir, we can't name it the Enterprise. He's just like, why not? But anyways, Salafar, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. It's so great to have you here in the gate room with us. We're talking right now about our favorite spaceships. Salafar. Be it television show, a movie, a video game. If you want to jump into the chat, let us know. What is your favorite spaceship? Hey! First time chat, what's up? Just make sure. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Yep. They were both on the same away team. Let's get those ROM credits. Booyah! Crit. Critical hit. Okay, so we just have to shoot back down. Krenim Solo 1 on the Enterprise. Krenim Solo 2. Alright. Not gonna lie, first time you saw the upgraded Jedi Starfighter, you were impressed. Wonderful. I always want people to be impressed and happy with things. I feel, you know, as things move along, everybody is always expecting to go, oh, well, now they've ruined that, or now they've ruined that. And it's so sad to me, because sometimes things become more wonderful and refined, and we go, wow, look what we can do with our effects now, and they're beautiful. Rather than, oh, they've just made it this fake thing, and it's so overdone. Which sometimes it is. Totally, absolutely fact. But it's exciting and wonderful when things actually can, you know, on the occasion they do get improved or reimagined in the way that is fun for this day and age. I mean, I don't think we should be remaking everything every 20 years, but sometimes as franchises continue or get a resurgence. Look what we could do with our special effects now that we have a budget. Some is not so great, but some is super fun and awesome. Oh no, only enough margarita left in your shaker for one more glass? Moopsie, how many margaritas are you having for yourself? Goodness me. Although that does sound nice. I mean, I can't be one to say I also have an almost empty glass myself. Which I don't always do, and I try not to weekdays and stuff like that. But as I said, it's ARC fall, it's ARC launch. It's been a week. Stuff's been going on in life, you know. Special occasions. Put it in a bigger glass. Oh my gosh. But see, I actually have a whole bunch of fruit in my beverage. I have a special beverage. It's actually a fruit salad that is slightly liquidy. That's a trick. Healthy drinks. 30 seconds on our Ritos cooldown. I remembered my exos. I'm very pleased with myself. That's just big brain. Hey, RSD, hey now. But sometimes. Candy White. Is there, there is no 0 G's, no indeed. No indeed. It is Sharon, or Charon, or Charon, and then it goes up to Terex. It's 50, it's... Well, yeah, I think so. Hold on, y'all. My gosh, do you not have the, y'all gotta have the spreadsheets on hand. Y'all gots to. You gots to. So, here we go. Cost to travel. Charon is the 60s. Oh, Vulcan, yo. Vulcan. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, go to Vulcan, sorry. Vulcan. Charon is the 60s. You want Mirror Vulcan, I would say next. Technically, there's also Perelian, but then it's Vulcan is the 65 system. Charon, whatever, is the 60. Vulcan is 65. Terex is 68. But I've got my boosts going here. I will show you after I just do a couple of these real quick. I'm just going to do the normal fort, and we're going to see how we do. I'm going to do the normal fort and see how we do. I just realized I think there was a Chaos Tech I was supposed to put back on my D. Whoops. Whoops. I understand 0 G's. When I'm in a Twitch chat, I'll often just ask the question as well. It's like, surely somebody here will know instantly. But yeah, go to Vulcan. That was actually a kiwi drink, everybody. Not often used, not often remembered about, but I love kiwis. They can just have this amazing, like, tartness to them, but they're green, so not only is it fruit, but it's green, so you're, like, double healthy. And it does actually have a lot of really good stuff for you. So I'm trying to play around more with kiwis. They supposedly also, oh gosh, it's reset. It's gonna crash during my waves. Yeah, it's gonna crash during my waves. Kiwis supposedly can help with your sleep. There's supposedly something in kiwis that, like, have a kiwi before bed. It makes you, I don't know. My mom, like, Mama Samo read an article, or she has something on the internet. I don't even know. I had a healthy day, had loads of fruit, and went for a hike. RSD. Sometimes it's terrible, but, oh my gosh! Okay, well, apparently it made Moopsy spit take, so here we go. RSD says, I had a healthy day, had loads of fruit, and went for a hike. Be honest. I drank a box of wine and fell down the stairs. Oh dear. Oh dear. I know I'm being very Samo. Stay healthy, everybody. I love a beverage. Anybody who comes to visit me, we're gonna be sharing a glass and a cheers. But stay safe. Stay safe. I also know a lot of, bad stuff. So I would be not Samo if I didn't say, stay safe, y'all. But enjoy yourselves. Okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this bad guy. We're gonna do this bad guy. put up my shield. We're going to speed up. And then we do the Fist of Lorca. Okay, wow. I don't know why they didn't. Kiwis, furry strawberries in disguise. Perhaps. Warm milk, says Lila Danny. Also a classic, supposedly to help one sleep. Oh, hooray! We're doing pretty good here. Speed up, speed up, speed up. Join, join, join. 55. 55. My IQ is 55. My girlfriend's age, 55. Is that what you were referencing, Bobo? Or am I totally off the wall here? Yes! Oh my gosh, wait, Bobo, does my back hurt? That is so old. I actually still say like 55 whenever I talk about that number. I don't know what it is. I barely even remember the context of any of that. I just remember 55, my IQ is 55, girlfriend's age 55. RSD, I need the loot. You're a wealth of obscure references? Well, I mean, I'm now thinking back to ye old memes and things, and my brain just went to original internet stuff like salad fingers. Anybody? Salad fingers? We actually have, we created our very own blurb about one of the community members about the end of the world, you know? I am tired. Well, have a nap, then fire the missiles. You know? This is the Earth. Dang, that's a nice Earth, very round. I don't know, maybe everybody thinks I've had too much kiwi now. Do you guys remember what I'm talking about? I honestly, I don't know if it was like a Vancouver thing, if these are Canadian ancient memes. This is one of the best things I love about Twitch, is figuring out, was this just my little region? Or was this actually known? Like back in the original meme days when internet started making funny videos, and you know, animations, gosh. New film coming soon, Edward Salad Fingers. You may be older than the internet because you don't know that one. Again, it could totally be me. It could totally be me.
My spoon is too big.
Lol, David! My spoon is too big. That's it. Oh my gosh, Salad Fingers was terrifying. Let's be honest. It's weird. But anywho. Hamster dance. Yes, Silver Tab. My spoon is too big. I mean, that's then kind of superseded by the Matrix for me. Don't try to bend the spoon. Hold on, I'm gonna pause the music. Don't try to bend the spoon. That's impossible. Instead, only try to realize the truth.
And what truth is that?
There is no spoon. Anybody? Oh my goodness. But before Matrix was Salad Fingers. I swear it was before. Wasn't it? Matrix was 99. When was Salad Fingers? I am a banana! Yes! Bobo, lol, David, Jinx! I am a banana! Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, mushroom, mushroom, peanut butter jelly time. And the badger, I'm just going right back in time now. Let's do the time warp again. Wow. Peanut butter jelly time. Yes, Psycho Jester. Yes. Jace, I've got...
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Oh my Lord have mercy. We are starting a hype train from this memory train, everybody. We're at 12% to try for a hype train. Magical Trevor. Lazarus R. Baka Blue. We got Jace coming into chat. Badger, 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 mushroom. There's a snake. There's a snake. Wow. I don't even know where this is all coming from now. Words are just pouring out of me, and joy and nostalgia. I apologize if this is what you weren't expecting from Arkfall Day, but you never know where a stream gonna take you. You never know where a stream
Friends
gonna
is like,
take
shit, guys, we got the missiles, our command, fire our shit. But I'm little tired. Well, have a nap, then fire the missile.
That was it, Moopsie. In fact, didn't you create that blurb? Wasn't that actually you? I repeat, nothing beats Homestar Runner and strong bad emails. Wait, this is Arkfall Day? Okay, Jace, that might actually be my favorite comment of the night. Oh my gosh, this is wonderful. This is wonderful. As I say, sometimes by the time I come on Arkfall, I'm always wacky from Ark. Well, when I come on Ark launch day, I'm usually a bit wacky from Arkfall. It's such a long night. It's so tough on... Trogdor! Oh my gracious. Autobots, roll out. Lazarus Baka Blue, unfortunately, I've not completed any elite waves yet. I've not actually attempted any elite waves yet because, as always, I am stream to play.
Burninating the countryside.
Burninating
the peasants.
Wow. But yeah, remember, I am stream to play, everybody. I don't actually have an NDA. A lot of our favorite streamers and content people, they're official, right? That's why they're able to give away the battle passes. That's why they are given the ship on day one to show it and test it and be the guinea pigs and share the knowledge. And I always hope to keep up right alongside them, but it's all at the behest of the community. I have never been able to maintain the ships myself. Remember, streaming is my only job right now. It is my only source of income, and it does not get you much. And so I cannot get the ships myself. All the ships I have in my arsenal have been because of the kindness of the community. And so far, folks aren't super digging, it seems. The ship, it is actually was selling very well in the first half of the day, at least. I know we were getting some numbers from some of our behind-the-scenes folks. Lazarus giving out 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Congratulations, Star Pilot 714, Taz KFFK 71, Two Guns, my girl Jen, Jay Sherman 2005, and Evil Smurf. That is so kind of you, Lazarus. That actually put us through the hype train. And gets us at 83% with 4.5 minutes back on the timer towards a level 2. The new ship is let me check what it is right now here in Canada. Doopy doopy doo.
The system is down. The system is down.
The system is down.
The system is down.
Yeah. So right now in Canada, the ships after taxes are 146 Canadian. 146 Canadian. That is $102.53 United States dollar. That is 79 pounds 89 sterling. It's 92.91 euros. Oh wow, our dollar is so bad right now. Our dollar is so bad right now. So it's like 150 bucks Canadian. But it's a wild funny thing. I don't know, it's a wild funny thing. But anywho, we've been finding lots to do in the meantime. I'm gonna go do my regular wave right now. Which I also have those presets for now. It's very exciting. I'd apparently been needing to rehaul my stuff for a long time. Not enough time! It's so great now that we have solo waves, which I love so much. I absolutely love solo waves. I'm very happy I found and prioritized the slots to have some presets for them. And stuff like the Krenim solos, these things that you kind of have to do so regularly now. And in fact, do I have one for my Revenant solos? I don't think I do, because I mean it's just the basic. It's you know, Picard, Bev, Gwen, or do I? No, I think I use Janeway, Dr. DeMarco. I think I use this exact crew for my Revenant solos. So it's great that I can kind of you know, shebangarang, and have stuff like waves. So it's very cool. It's very cool. We'll see if I can continue my trend of the level 60 classic solo waves. I haven't actually done one in a while because I was saving stuff for events and stuff. So we'll see if I can do this again. So many custom crews needed. There are so many. There are so many. RSD! Prácticamente al medio, dice café. Pedro, 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 $3 Churchy Tree! Thank you. I love seeing my Pedro up on the screen there. Very kind of you. Thank you, thank you. Bobo, yeah, we'll see, we'll see. From me, Baka. From me, Lazarus. They are my ideal. They are my ideal. But the funny thing is, you have to remember with saying the Canadian dollar is equivalent to that, that, or that. The thing is, it also, you can't really look at it like that, because if we all have the, say, minimum wage of 14 for you, thank you, that got our hype train. We're now through level 2. We've achieved level 2. We're gonna try for a level 3. Thank you, everybody who's putting in towards this. That's very fun. Yeah, the thing is that if we're making the same minimum wage, you can't say, oh, well, 150 bucks Canadian is only this much American. When we're both making 15 bucks an hour, and we have to pay 150 for ours, and you have to pay 100 for yours, Canada is still getting totally boned. That's what you kind of have to think of. Like, when my sister moved to England, and it was kind of like, oh, you're so hooped, the Canadian dollar is not good for the pound. But she's like, but if I'm making the same things, like, you can't just compare like that. You have to think of what we're all making in our own countries and what it means to us. So yeah. To Canadians who are making however much Canadian, it is almost in some cases like we have to pay 50% more on top. It is because you guys get it? I'm not a professional financier person, but you can't always just be like, oh, well, your dollar is only this much in my dollar, though. Yeah, but if we're making the same dollars in each of our own currencies, just like Australia and New Zealand, I'm pretty sure, get super boned by, which is funny because, you know, taxes on things like digital properties. Yeah. Yeah. It's a funny thing. It's a funny thing. Oh, Bobo. No. I'm gonna wait for the ad to go. Don't get me started on the health stuff, because it is an absolute raging fallacy that we get everything for free. And there are things that you get for free that we don't get for free. And there's a whole bunch of stuff. There's a whole bunch of craziness. We do not get everything for free. At all. We do not get to magically swan up to doctors and be like, fix me! And they take us right in and do things. Healthcare is tough everywhere. And it sucks. Greetings, programs! Becca, what's going on? Evil Smurf, how are you doing? Yeah. Yeah, man. It's wild, it's wild. For sure. We all try to find what's best for our situations, and wherever you live around the world, you gotta make do, and it's always rough. I just try to hope and juju that everybody that I know and love, including all of you, stay good. Mecca, we aight. Purchasing power parity. Sounds like something like that. Yeah, we're just about to do our classic solo wave for those events, and then probably gonna start ramping things up, because that's actually been much longer than I realized. That's what happens when you're so tired. Ooh. So here we go. We're gonna do what we just did for the other thing. We're gonna double Cerritos. We're gonna do a normal fort. And what is the appropriate thing for today? I think it needs to be coal 91, because with all the torches and pitchforks, there's a lot of coal. Get it? Like from the fire and stuff. The torches. Arc fall, arc launch. No, Bobo, not at all. It's okay. It's just a me thing. I don't like to get into, the politicking. But every now and then, you can't help but it being mentioned. We all live in this world together, and everybody needs stuff every now and then. But yeah, we don't get into it over here. Pitchforks and stuff for the game. I am home, Moopsy. What you talking about? We all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. Oh, dang it, that song always gets in my head. Okie dokie! Recall. Bring it out. I always feel so bad for my cube. Like, Should I be boosting my cube instead, I always wonder? Would it actually survive if I did? Oh my gosh, okay. I haven't actually done a classic wave in a while. Here we go. I've got my classic solo wave spawn back up. I'm gonna do this. Oh, thank you, RSD. That's very sweet. It would be awesome, but as always, never necessary, never expected. If it happens, it happens. We'll see how the week goes. Let's make this so. Start now. Okay. I got the ships. Oh gosh. Yep, I'm not used to doing these buttons again. Ah! I was not expecting a mission to suddenly be finished because of killing hostiles. Remember I said earlier the day I finished one of the missions? It's like, oh, you know, sometimes it's fun and I can get my dailies done and complete missions at the same time. I've never had the mission complete during a solo wave. That's actually pretty funny. That's actually pretty funny. I'm glad I wasn't trying an elite one right off the bat, though. That would have been a bit upsetting if I, you know, was making my way. Oh my gosh, I might actually finish this event or whatever, and boom, mission dialogue. That is funny. Classic? They came out last month! I know. Silver Tab. Isn't that a wild thing for me to be saying, oh yeah, the classic solos that have been around for all of 5 minutes, and we already have new ones. But, I absolutely love solo waves. I absolutely love them. So if we have to get something new this month, I was thrilled that it is just more waves. Now, of course, we discover it's not necessarily just more waves. They are very different in that those abilities and difficulty levels and number of bad guys and speed of bad guys. But last month, people were complaining that everything was too easy. So now is the month for us to complain it's too hard. Sorry, not everybody was complaining. I mean the, you know, the upper echelons. The upper echelons often find new content too easy. And of course, we know they are all chomping at the bit to get G7. So I am very happy to have these difficult new things, which will hopefully, possibly even present challenges to some of the higher ups. Because they deserve to have some fun content. They're the ones who pay for the whole flipping game, let's be honest. So I don't know. I need to be watching some more VODs and stuff kind of through the week. See how some of our VIPs are feeling about it all. If we have any in chat right now, let me know. Bobo, what do you think? You don't like the new waves. You think the hate against the new ship is just that, even with it, takes several tiers and research to actually be worth anything. Meanwhile, we have like level 60s and stuff. Oh, look at that. Huzzah! Why did I think I was only in wave 4 for a minute? I actually got distracted, but I still got the perfect finish. Hooray! Go, Samo, go! Yeah. Some things like when you get the Revenant, you go to the Elorian space and you can instantly kill at least the hostiles, if I recall correctly. Woo! Wave Defense Battle Pass. Mission Alpha. Beta. Gamma. Wait, was it beta? I'm not actually... Delta. Okay, we're all over the place. Epsilon. Yeah. And what's in the Wave Defense Pass? Woo! Masriad Vale and that Rachel Garrett. Oh, baby. We got some more ciphers. Section 31 transmitters. I don't know why we're still getting normal. Anyways. Oh, 200 private ciphers. Yes. More solos. More solos. I love solo waves. The classic ones at the very least. Again, not yet tried. Yeah, with the Revenant, you can go and kill the Elorian bad guys right away. Not so with the Elite Waves and the new ship. We'll see how stuff shakes out. Maybe for tomorrow's stream, I'll have it. I don't know. Got distracted and won it. What can I say, Donuts? I'm just such a natural in the game. I whoop just by instinct. Yet another case for trading in worthless stuff to Ferengi traders. Oh, Bobo, if I could. And yes, your mama is right. You are a VIP. Mamas know these things. I know if Mama Samo were in chat right now, she would agree and say Mighty Bobo is a VIP. RSD suggests to sell a kidney to donate to Samo's new ship fund. It doesn't have to be yours. Bobo, I will let her know. Gosh, have we been reminiscing about the cruise so much. Mama and Papa Samo and I. It's just wonderful. Oh, man. Okie dokie. Y'all, we gonna wrap it up. We gonna wrap it up right here. Thank you so much for being here tonight, everybody. We managed to still chat and do and talk about a lot of things. In-game event stores, officers, new additions. I think the event store is absolutely brilliant. I'm very thrilled with some of the new things available. I'm actually quite shocked that they have the Vindicator and the Revenant in there, and even Revenant parts. Also, Lorca and Sloan, absolutely brilliant. Makes me wonder, are new fleet commanders coming in the next arc? So yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight. I know there's a lot going on, and there has been a lot going on, so thanks for hanging out. A couple of little bits. Thank you everybody who gave some fun with bits, stickers, blurps, schmurps, twerps, Tangias. I will see you tomorrow evening. Oh, Yar who gave me the pickles. I'm going to show that video again for anybody who missed it. Bobo, did you see the video? Did you see the video from the meetup, Bobo? If not, I'm going to be showing it again on stream tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Wait, no. Today is Wednesday. Wait, no. Today's Tuesday. Oh my gosh. I was like, I streamed last night. It must be Wednesday. No. Today's Tuesday, Samo. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I will be here 7 p.m. Oh, good, Bobo. Oh, good. I'll be here 7 p.m. PST. Can't wait to see you. See how things are calming down or ramping up as we go tomorrow. Lots more to do. Please bring your love and goodness and pickles over to our dear friend, oh, it's Cree, who is on to talk about her own experiences. Very interesting stream title. Something's different, but what is it? Don't forget, everybody, the world needs more hugs and it needs more nerds. So please, before tomorrow's stream, hug a nerd. We are rating out in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.